your name's being thrown around in trade talks. The day of the game, thrown around in trade talks. Have not heard anyone ever say Luka should be traded.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. And in this episode, we are going to talk about Trae Young and Luka Doncic. So Trae Young was on the Draymond Green show. They talked about basketball, of course. And the Atlanta Hawks guard, Trae Young, gave his honest answer to a question about being compared to Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic. They were both drafted in 2018. So Trae Young said he is not thinking about the comparisons between himself and Luka Doncic. Young was drafted by the Hawks in 2018 with the 5th overall pick. Doncic was picked by the Dallas Mavericks in the same draft. Doncic was the 3rd pick. And so far, both Young and Doncic have become the stars of their respective teams, but are yet to win a title. After being drafted in the same year and being selected close together, fans and various media outlets have often compared both Young and Doncic. However, according to Young, it seems that he isn't thinking about his numbers in comparison to the Mavs guard. He also says that he has nothing but respect for Doncic and is not concerned with comparisons between them. Before I give my reaction to this, let's just listen to what Trae Young said in the show.
Anybody else ever heard that? I've never heard it. But you've done some of the same things. How does that make you feel, or do you even think about that because you two are always compared because of the draft day trade. And so everybody's always comparing you two guys. Where is he in his career? Where is he? And the reality is when you take a step back, you're very close in points. I think you probably lead in assists.
Yeah, I'm for sure.
Like,
For sure.
But the narrative out there isn't the same. Talk to me about that and just living that.
I mean, it's to be honest with you, I don't even stress over it no more. Like I know the real ones get it for real, you know.
So that's it, guys. You just heard what Trae Young said. Basketball is a team sport, and these teams have individual players, and these individual players always want to be the best. They want to be better than the next player. It's competition, it's normal, it's life. It's not just in sports, it's even in the workplace. So it's expected. Comparison is also part of life, is also part of competition. So whether these NBA players like it or not, fans will always debate. They'll always put one player against the other. It's actually sports culture. It's in soccer. People will always put Messi against Cristiano Ronaldo. People put LeBron James against Michael Jordan, or try to give their top 5, top 10 greatest players of all times. And in these debates, people use various statistics to back up their claims. For instance, Michael Jordan, people always throw the 2 three-peats, 6 championships, never lost a final. LeBron fans always throw that he has won multiple championships with multiple teams. Also now the fact that he's the leading scorer of all times. Some comparisons are clear-cut. For instance, when you put Michael Jordan's case against Kobe Bryant's case for GOAT in a GOAT debate, Michael Jordan should win clearly because of what he has achieved. Actually, in my opinion, Michael Jordan's case is clearly better than anybody's case. Basically, it's all about preference. For me, Michael Jordan is the best player of all times. Anyway, enough about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. That's not the topic. As I mentioned before, when you're trying to compare between two people, two players, it's only reasonable to bring up statistics. And as far as the stats are concerned, the comparison are closer than what the narrative suggests. Over the 5 years in the NBA, these two players have played. Doncic has averaged 27.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, 8 assists on 46.6% shooting from the floor, and 33.8% shooting from 3-point. On the other hand, Trae Young has averaged 25.5 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 9.3 assists on 43.7% shooting from the floor, and 35.1% shooting from 3-point. Both have played in the playoffs 3 times. Luka Doncic is a 4-time All-Star. Trae Young is a 2-time All-Star. Luka Doncic is a 4-time All-NBA First Team. Trae Young has none. Luka Doncic has 4 All-NBA team selections. Trae Young has been selected only once. Luka was the Rookie of the Year. Okay, the regular season stats are Luka has a better points per game percentage, 27.6. Trae Young has 25.5. Luka again has a better rebound per game average, 8.6. Trae Young has 3.7. Okay, the big difference in rebounds is obvious because Luka Doncic is taller and is way stronger than Trae Young. Trae Young has a better assists per game average, 9.3. Luka has an average of 8. Luka Doncic has a better steals per game average, 1.1. Trae Young has 1. It's close, so there's no difference there. Luka has a better blocks per game average, 0.4. Trae Young has 0.1. For blocks, rebounds, Luka Doncic definitely should have a better statistic because he's taller and stronger. Total points in the regular season, Luka Doncic 9,100, Trae Young 8,890. So Luka Doncic is a better scorer in the regular season, having played less games. Total rebounds in the regular season, Luka Doncic has 2,825, Trae Young has half of that, 1,302. Total assists in the regular season, Luka Doncic has 2,631, Trae Young has 3,285, Trae Young has more assists. Total steals, Luka Doncic has 368, Trae Young has 342. For steals, there's no excuse for Trae Young. He should have more steals if he is the better player in that category. Total blocks in the regular season, Luka Doncic has 144, Trae Young has 51. Luka Doncic has played 330 games, Trae Young has played 353. So Trae Young has played more regular season games. Field goal percentage in the regular season, Luka Doncic 46%, Trae Young 43%. 3-point percentage regular season, Luka Doncic 33%, Trae Young 35%. Free throw percentage in the regular season, Luka Doncic 73%, Trae Young 87%. The playoff statistics, Luka Doncic is averaging 32 points in the playoffs, Trae Young is averaging 26 points in the playoffs. Rebounds, Luka Doncic has a better average, 9 rebounds. Trae Young is averaging 3 rebounds in the playoffs. Trae Young has a better assist average in the playoffs, 9 assists. Luka Doncic has 7.9. Luka Doncic is averaging 1.5 steals per game in the playoffs. Trae Young is averaging 1.2 steals per game in the playoffs. Luka Doncic has a better blocks per game average, 0.5. Trae Young has 0.1. Total points in the playoffs, Luka Doncic has 911. Trae Young has 713. Total rebounds in the playoffs, Luka Doncic 261, Trae Young 92. Total assists in the playoffs, Luka Doncic 220, Trae Young 243. So the total assists in the playoffs is close actually. That's interesting. Total steals in the playoffs, Luka Doncic has 43, Trae Young has 33. Total blocks in the playoffs, Luka Doncic has 15, Trae Young has 4. Total games in the playoffs, Luka Doncic has 28, Trae Young has 27. Field goal percentage in the playoffs, Luka 47, Trae Young 40. 3-point percentage, Luka has 36, Trae Young has 29. So Luka in the playoffs shooting better than Trae Young. Free throw percentage, Luka 69, Trae Young 85. Looking at these two players, I have to say that they are really close stats-wise, and watching them play, especially in the playoffs, I have to say again, very intelligent players. Both players perform well under pressure. Both have the clutch DNA. Luka, however, is better defensively, most of it because of his size, so he'll give you more rebounds and more blocks as compared to Trae Young. Something Luka needs to improve is his free throws. He's shooting 69% in the playoffs. Trae Young is shooting 85% in the playoffs. Free throws, very crucial in the playoffs. Anyway, I'm a fan of both players. There's no big difference right now. Only time will tell. What do you think? Who's your favorite? Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.